Kia ora. My name is Abhishek Sharma and I work as a sterile service technician at Mid Central Health, Palmerston North. In this video, we are going to learn about pouching of reusable medical device and why it is important. At a Mid Central, we use two different types of pouches. The first one is called SteriPeel, which is provided by King company. Given are the pictures of different type of sizes of this pouch. This type of pouch is used for steam sterilizers and are heat sealed at 180 degrees Celsius. They come in a variable sizes as we can see in the pictures. These pouches also have a process indicators just given over here embedded on them, and that changes color during the processing. Additionally, we also add a class 6 indicator to the pouch which turns from orange to black during the process, which is to maintain the hospital standards. The other type of pouching that is used is called Tyvek, and this is provided by the ASP company. They are pretty much similar to the SteriPeel pouches, but the only difference is that they are used to pack the items that are to go through the chemical sterilizers. They are also heat sealed and come in a different sizes and also get packed at 130 degrees Celsius. In this type of pouches, we use class 1 indicators as per the hospital standards. Both of them are heat sealed pouches and go through the sterilizers, and the sealers that are used to seal them, they are tested every morning for the compliance. The picture on the right shows us why they both get sealed on a different temperature. If you look closely on the pink pouch, which is SteriPeel and goes through the steam sterilizer, the 180 degrees Celsius seals it pretty nicely, whereas 130 degrees Celsius actually doesn't seal it at all. Whereas on the other side, the Tyvek pouch gets sealed at 130 degrees Celsius pretty well, and on 180 degrees Celsius it gets burned, which makes it invalid for the sterilization. In the video stated, the technician's gonna demonstrate how we pack a RMD into the pouch and what precautions we have to take while packing. First of all, we make sure that our RMD is decontaminated and clean of any debris. After that, we will put a tip protector on it to protect the pouch of any sharp items. As it is a bone hook, it's sharp, so yes, we're going to use a tip protector. After that, we will scan the QR code or the barcode into the packing area of a T-Dock system to keep the traceability of the product. After inspecting the RMD, we will cut the pouch of an optimal size for packing. Once the pouch is cut, we will seal the one side slowly and gently under the heat sealer, put the instrument into the pouch, and also added is the class 6 indicator, as you can see on the screen, and then nicely pack it on the other side too. After that, we will just put the label on the handle side of the instrument. In this video, you can see the technician has left the space on this side to make it easier for the theater staff to open it properly while being used in the theaters. During this process, at this moment, a technician will also keep an eye on the seals if they are sealed properly. If the seals are nice and clean, then it's all good to go for the sterilization process. But if the seals are rough or rugged or have any air molecules in them, then the technician has to open up the pouch and use a different pouch and seal it again. It wouldn't be sterilized if the seals are not sealed properly. If the tip protectors are too small for the RMD, such as, for example, are the retractors or the handle or the laparoscopic items, the tips are protected by a small pouch to just make sure that it gets an extra layer of protection and it doesn't actually break off the pouch, which makes it contaminated. In the next slide, we will see some things that we need to just remember while pouching. Make sure the handles of the RMDs are open end so that we don't contaminate the distal end, which is going to go to the patient. The tip protectors are used for the sharp items. Ratchet laparoscopic handles and hinged RMDs are open so that they get more properly sterilized. Extra space is provided around the RMD. Extra length is left on the opening side to make it easier for the theater staff. Indicators are added to the pouch and the seals are sealed properly without any gaps. Also, the labels need to be put on the handle side or away from the tip so that it makes clear, visibly clear for the staff to just make sure that the label actually says that the item or the RMD packed is actually the real. Here are some examples of proper packing. As you can see, the labels are always away from the tip. Tips are actually nicely protected with extra layer, either or tip protector or a small pouch. And there is a rasp which is completely packed in the small pouch first and then used another one which gives another extra layer on it, and the bone nibbler or the cutter gets packed with an extra pouch in there too. This is just a precaution to just make sure that they don't just rip off the pouch. After pouching and labeling the RMD, we put them through the sterilizer. These are some of the pictures that we have over here, the way we sterilize all the pouched RMDs. We use this shelves, we call it, to just kind of like separate all the small RMDs that are pouched and they just kind of like get separated from each other using these rackets. In each racket, we put at least 2 or 3 small RMDs that are pouched to just make it easier for the sterilizer to so that they can go through each. After sterilization, that's how the change of the color looks as we can see it on the screen. Before sterilization, the indicator at the bottom side of the pouch is orange, and after the sterilization it turns into black. And same goes on the classics indicator that has been put into the pouch. It changes its color from orange to black. Storage of the sterilized pouches. We have different designated areas for all the pouches that has been labeled, and each of them they go into their designated storage containers so that it make it easier for the theater staff to just bring and grab. At the end, the summary is that all the different pouches and indicators are used for the different type of sterilizers. RMDs are inspected properly before getting pouched. Optimal size of pouch is used for the RMD. Extra length of a pouch is left on the opening side to make it easier for the theater staff. Labels are put on away from the tips so that the tips are visible. Sharp items are covered with the tip protectors, and handles and the other hinged items are open for thorough sterilization. These are some of the references from where we have used, or the, the references or the websites we have used to make this video. And at the end, thank you.